A man went into a restaurant and ordered soup. When the waiter brought out the bowl, he had his thumb stuck in the soup, but the customer decided to let it go. Later, the waiter stopped by the table and asked, "Would you like anything else? We have some very good beef stew today." As the soup hadn't been very filling, the customer replied, "Sounds good." The waiter went off and returned with a plate of stew. The customer saw that the waiter's thumb was again in the stew. The customer was getting angry now, but he was still quite hungry and decided to hold his tongue. "How about some apple pie?" asked the waiter when the stew was gone. "Fine," said the customer. The waiter returned with his thumb stuck in the pie. After all of this, the customer was really furious, but the pie smelled so good that he couldn't resist. "Coffee?" asked the waiter, and when the customer nodded yes, he hurries off. He returned with his thumb stuck in the cup of coffee. The customer could no longer contain himself. "What do you think you're doing? Every time you've come to the table, you've had your thumb stuck in my food. I've got an infection and my doctor told me to keep my thumb in a hot, moist place. Why don't you just stick it up your butt? Where do you think I put it when I am in the kitchen?"